Hi everyone, I'm back again. I said last time when I did the burning and dodging in Photoshop that I would do one for, for Lightroom. So this is the one for Lightroom. Hopefully this actually works. This is my second attempt at it. My laptop thinks it should go really, really slow doing this. So somebody asked me a question last week about why burning and dodging. And they said, why not just highlight, use highlights and shadows and that kind of stuff. The advantage to using burning and dodging is you can do it on specific areas that why you would get with, say, using highlights, but it would do the whole image. And when you're doing burning and dodging, you don't necessarily want to do the whole image, you just want to do part of it. So we're going to try doing it with this image that I have up here on the screen, and we might actually see if we can make this a bit bigger. Get rid of some of these things because we don't really need them, and just work on this image. So what you need to do, I've done a little bit of processing, haven't done that much to this image. So we're going to go up here to masking. And I'm not going to talk about these other ones. All we're interested in for this video is the brush. So the brush is where you can use it wherever you want to on the image, and you've got all these adjustments down here that you can change with it. We're going to be mostly using exposure, mainly because it's just easy for this one, and then we'll go on to and we'll look at like making things brighter, and we'll look at making things darker. Okay, excuse me. So my brush is a bit small at the moment. That's from my last attempt at this video. Now basically what you're going to do is you're going to brush over the areas that you want to either make lighter or make darker. I've got my brush really, really small, and I'm going to use exposure for this. I'm going to turn it up really high, mainly so you really get an idea of what I'm doing. So, obviously this is not how I would want. This is not necessarily how I want this image. Just do Control Z when you don't get it right. And one of the things I always forget to do is to lift the brush for each stroke, so that if you do have to undo it, you only have to undo a little bit and not all of it. I say this is working so much faster than the last video I tried to do. I think the trick is I've got to use, I was trying to do it with just the battery on the laptop and just didn't like it. Whoops, just undo that bit. Now of course I'm sure you're looking at this thinking, oh my god, that looks ridiculous, and it does. But the advantage to, I guess, to doing it this way is now what you can do is you can tone down that. You go back to normal, and then you can just bring it up to where you want it. So like that. Now, if I want to do a new one, I'm going to need a new mask. So I'm going to need another brush. And I'm going to make my brush bigger. I'm using the square bracket keys, and again I'm going to take this a long way up. This is just so I can really see where I'm working. Of course, I think this looks revolting. So again, I'll take it back to normal, and just to, you probably don't even need to bring it up that much, but that gives you a better idea. So every time you do a different section, you're going to need to get a different brush, because you can't, if you do it all the same with one brush, then the adjustment has to be the same for everything. And just bring this up a bit. I don't want the overlay. So we're just going to do like what we did with that flower when we did the, oh my god, the burning and dodging. So we just want to highlight the areas of the petal, just some of them. I'm not going to do too many. No, I probably will. I'll just make this brush a bit bigger again too. Okay, so I don't know if you notice up here, you can change the feathering of your brush. I've got it all the way up to 100. But you know, you need to, as you're using it, work that out. You don't want this stuff to stand out too much. You want it to be kind of subtle. That doesn't look too bad. So with this image, that's probably all I would do as far as, like, say, dodging is concerned. So now if we wanted to do some burning, we're going to need another brush. And we're going to make it really small again. And then we're going to go over here to the exposure. We're just going to make it really dark. And then we're going to go over some bits. You can see it's probably a bit extreme. Maybe we need a slightly bigger brush. So these petals to stick out a bit more. Oh my god, I do not understand what's happening there. This thing is going crazy. My Wacom tablet is going nuts. It's like it's stuck. Okay, let's just do that one again. I'm not really sure what's going on here with this. This is not really part of my normal work thing. Oh my god, it's doing it again. It's like it gets stuck. It's weird. Has anybody else had that problem? Okay, so obviously that's too dark. So we're just going to take it back to the middle and just bring it up a little bit. You want to be able to tell that you've done something, but you don't need it to stick out too much. And we might just do one more new brush. Okay, again, make it really dark, and we're going to make this really, really small. I might just go over these lines, not all of them, just some of them. Oh, I'm not very good at staying on the lines. Here we go again, it's stuck again. I have to do some research to find out what's causing that. Anyway, so again, I would just take it down a notch, take it down quite a bit. Okay, The other thing that I do like to do, which is similar to the other one, is, but we do need a new brush to do this, would be to over exaggerate some of the shadows. I'm only doing these once. I think if I was really serious about it, I would probably, that looks terrible, I'd probably do these a few times. But really, it's just all about practicing and just seeing what you can do with it. If we do the / key, there's the original image, and that's what I've done to it. So I've just brought out the center a bit more, tried to give the petals a little bit more definition. I mean, if I was doing this image for real, I would probably do a lot more work to the background as well. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for this week. Next time I do one of these, I'm going to see how I go doing this with On One Photo Raw 2023. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you have Lightroom and you use it, I hope this is something that you can use. Okay, I'll catch you next time. I'll see you on the blog. Bye.